Yo, welcome back to another video, and we got another franchise game coming in. So this is our conference rivalry, Commanders versus Cowboys in a week 7 game. Last game we had the LA Rams, and I think that was week 5, I believe. So we were sitting at 5-0 after that game. So we came out strong in the beginning of the season, and we had a bye week last week. So now this is our week 7 game, and we're missing a player out today, and the injuries are off in this league. But Madden has scenarios where, say, one of your guys on your team is limping around in practice, so it's just kind of add a layer of realism to it. Most guys in the league don't really like it. I don't really care. I mean, it is what it is. I like the realism that it adds. It's more something that you will see in real life, so I'm cool with it. So, in this game, I didn't. At the start of this, I wasn't prepared to start this game, and you can see he comes out fast. I asked, so in the franchise, we got to be on the same we got to coordinate when we want to play the game. And I told this guy, yo, just let me know when to search, or let me know a good time for you to play. And this guy, he said, hey, I'm ready right now. No, it was draft day. So it was the first day of the NFL draft, and he said, yo, we can run after the draft goes off. So it's probably like 3 picks into the draft. I'm sitting back watching it, and this guy like, yo, we can run right now. I'm like, yo, what the hell? So I was clearly, as you can see, my play calls, I'm basing the lineman in man coverage. And when you base a line, it completely throws your DBs off. And yeah, so look how you see well, I want to show it, but I don't have the greatest skills right now. Look, this guy's completely uncovered. Cam Curl, I must have put him on his running back. That's Jahmyr Gibbs, the guy who plays for Alabama. That's his rookie. He's the #1 leader rusher in our league right now. Well, at the time of this game, I think he dropped, and he's just wide open off the break. I'm pretty sure this is Saints Fork. And it's typically that guy runs a corner, tight end runs a flat route. But yeah, I'm scrambled. I didn't drop my safety. I didn't drop my safeties in the box. I already have the alert god, Derek Forrest playing in the box, but I didn't adjust anything. I don't have my drops on. I was just not prepared to play this game. And honestly, I thought when I first came out, y'all was kind of thinking like, yo, is this gonna be my first L of the year? Like, the more you win, the more you anticipate, like, yo, is this the week? Is this the week that we get defeated? Which I would love to go undefeated, but I know sometimes, I don't really care if we lose a game. As long as we get in that playoffs, I'm good. But look, I don't know. I don't like the way my defender played this. Like, he's playing the aggressive. I'm playing the rack. Like, why is my DB playing the rack? But that's a good drive by him, especially when I came out not prepared, and he was moving quick. He was coming out in different plays. He's bombing me up and down the field. I'm nervous. I came out like, damn, yo, I'm ready. Those feelings that you have when you play Madden, but you start up a game and you like, damn, I kind of really don't want to play this game right now. That's the mood that I was in at the start of this. So now when we come out on offense, I'm basically just like, let's get right into it. Oh, actually, I'm not. So yeah, I can't really recall my exact thoughts because these games are played like whiles ago and I record them. You can tell I'm not in my groove. I came out in bench halfback angle. I came out my gun stack, but instead I start off running it. I usually come out and just hit him with a quick read. But yeah, I came out running and I see him drop that safety down, and I'm looking to go right over the top, hoping it was cover 3, but I recognized it wasn't. So we hit Curtis Samuel underneath, and he's replacing the spot where Scary Terry's supposed to be. And ooh, sit down. Tony Pollard goes ballistic. And in this game, yo, surprisingly, we end up doing this guy in. We did this guy pretty bad. So, ooh, face mask. He must have his strip animations on. Go for strip. So, yeah, our offense honestly doesn't be on the field that often this game. We completely outclassed this guy this game. And oh, what a good way. Leighton Vander Esch played that RPO zone peak pretty well. Out of Saw Blitz 1, usually that linebacker wouldn't be able to get there, but Leighton Vander Esch is pretty solid. He has pretty decent speed and pretty decent pass cover stats. So yeah, that's a good play by him, and he stuffs us up, man. So we're stuck at 3rd and 6 at the 33. At this point, I'm thinking, yo, we can't stall this drive out. That's what our team has really been about. Our high power offense. But look at Shifty Tony P. Get in that end zone, baby. So yeah, so now I'm woken up. I'm ready to play. I see what I got my first drive in. Usually I would like to before I go into a game, that's why I love when they have house rules available. If they have house rules available, use house rules as your warm-up game. Go in, just get used to setting your audibles on defense. Get used to your before I finish my thought. Look how I played this. If you have his guard doesn't have nasty streak, but you can tell this I'm using so not only if his guard has nasty streak, but if you play your safeties in a box, this is a good tactic to get around nasty streak or just a guard that's coming to take your top off. So look at what I do. I come in and I'm rolling. I come in and I'm getting low. I'm knocking this big dude out. I'm just getting in the way, and his running back falls over it. So that's just a good tactic I use to get under these nasty streak blocks. I'm just rolling in and taking up space, and you can see his lineman was pretty upset with that. The way he's chewing Cam Curl out like that. He's like, motherfucker, boy, you better rolling down, knocking my big ass over. But yeah, that's a good tactic to use to get under those big linemen coming to knock your block off and leave you out. But he's coming out in this empty look, and I don't know if I wanted to bring the pressure or not, because I don't really know what he likes still, because my defense is intel based. If you show me I get better as the game goes on, as I'm reading your tendencies and what you like to do. And I know, so now I know that what that showed me was that his first read was that corner route, because once that got taken away, he scrambled. He didn't know what to do. He had no options. Now in this play, bad ball by him, terrible ball. I recognize this formation as PA. I seen a lot of people like PA shot seam, so I put my other sub linebacker, which I'm not sure this guy's name, but so this is a cover 2 look. Sometimes PA shot seam will smoke cover 2 and cover 4. Anything with the safeties, with no safety playing inside these brackets right here. So I put him back. So I wanted to press this guy so he won't get a free release, and to give this guy some time to get back. So I wanted to put hands on that guy, but he really had nothing. I see he had 15 on on the underneath. And when I'm playing somebody who's not willing to take the underneath, but either way, that was 3rd and 20. Didn't realize, but yeah, I took away all his over the top goals, and he really had nothing. But usually when I'm playing a guy who's not willing to take the underneath routes, that's just making it easier for me. But hey, I remember this play. Look at what my man Blackwell do. Ooh, get off me. Get off me. Spin move, dummy. That boy gas. Imagine if he had return man. Boy, that would have been that would have been a play of the year. That would have been play of the year. For now I'm really into the game. When that play happened, boy, I really teed up. I was ready to play ball. Now, what's a game without Over-Liable getting one? Can we call it a win if Over-Liable don't touch the end zone? I just feel like it's not the same. If Over-Liable don't score, the whole team don't score. It just don't feel the same. So yeah, now the tone has completely shifted. This guy is playing. He's playing to get back in it. He came out with that strong drive, and we got him with that crazy kick return. And I tell when some BS, like it's a little BS. I think the spin move was skill, but after that, when he glitched past him, that was a little BS. There's nothing he could have really do to play that better. So when some guys get out their groove when BS happens to them. When it happens to me, I get a little angry, but I always gotta keep composed, because in these franchise games, it's a long game, so you can't hang your head over it, especially something like a punt return. So right now, I think we have the mental edge on him, and you can see he's starting to come out. We starting to get a feel for what his playbook is like. He loves empty. He loves tight. He loves stretch seams. I mean, not stretch seams, stretch runs. But in this 5 wide, this is his meta. This is something that you will see a lot out of this guy. He loves to run his routes. He'll send everybody on the route, whatever it is, slants, posts, goes, anything. But he leave Jahmyr Gibbs just sitting there. So if I have my drops on 20, that's a way to make me pay for it. But with me, I'm just constantly reading your tendencies. The more you go back to something, and the more you put your hands in that cookie jar, the more you go back to that same play, it's the more likely I am to pick up on. And a lot of good players will pick up on people who go back to the same thing too many times. So if you have a good play okay.
Put your sister on the phone.
Yo, it's Victor. I knew you was in around, playing all innocent, hoeing since the foundation.
Now that's just the Alert God doing what the Alert God does. You can't test the Alert God like that, bro. You just can't. It's the MadVillian. Now let's run this back, because this is something I really want to show y'all. Now, earlier in the drive, y'all, he went to this out of gun tight. He went to the same thing. I don't want to go back and find it. I feel like it's going to take too long. But look at this. He sent this wheel route and he highballed it to him. And I remember that. Like I said, I'm reading you the whole game. I love to read people's tendencies. And I realized that I realized that he loves this wheel route out of this gun tight. You don't want to put your hands in a cookie jar too often and go back to the same plays that's been working for you, because a decent to good player is going to pick up on that eventually. And that's exactly what I did. Look how I played this user. I rounded off over top just to give him I didn't want to show him that I was playing it too high. So bam, I snuck right under it. I snuck right on. I faked like I was playing 89. I ain't following 89. I'm looking at 9 the whole time. I'm looking at your running back that whole time. So I faked like I was going to take 89. Broke off on it as soon as I seen him cock that ball. And that's the alert guy just going to take that all the way. The MadVillian, baby. So we back. This is the first time I seen him in a gun bunch look. And on this route concept, I think it was I don't know the name of the play, but he runs a flat, he runs an angle, and he runs a sit go. So I'm in cover 3 cloud right now, just so he can. I love him playing the flats, just in case somebody calls verticals. So I immediately recognize the play off the break. So I just take the corner instead of 2 because corners usually kill more than this route right here. So I just take that guy and just gives up, and I just give up the 13 route. I'm in the number 2's route, that sit go, that spot and go. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, so I knew in that play he got me. I didn't know what he called. I knew that I feel like I just had to pick my poison on that one. So it's not too bad, but I didn't expect. Look how St. Jude make this so hot. I man the line, and I wanted to surprise him. So I wanted him to think that it was DB fire and I'm sending the blitz. So, but I wanted to fake him out, make it look like St. Jude, aka old school, was going in for the blitz when he actually was bluffing the blitz and going to 9 immediately, so he can play back to his 30-yard drop, and he'll be sitting on 9 the whole time and just make him make a bad decision. But this meathead makes it so, and runs right over to him, and I'm like, what the hell? He lines up right over him. Now my play is for you. And that just leaves CD Lamb up underneath. But it was supposed to be a bluff blitz man coverage, but St. Jude was very determined on stopping that running back, so he just
Put your sister on the phone.
he just went and played it to the best of his abilities.
It's fiction. I knew you was in around playing all innocent.
The MadVillian strikes again, man. He's an evil genius. That's the evil genius. He's so evil. He steals everything. Now, this is another pick I want to break down. He does not. Last time he was in this, well, I think he called this one time. I don't know, but I know he doesn't run verticals too often. He doesn't run verticals out of trips. He doesn't run verticals out of doubles. So I immediately recognized the play. I think he recognized that mine was a cover 1 instead of a cover 2. So he runs this pivot route to smoke him. And I play this so good. I immediately look, y'all. I immediately go to that pivot route to let him know that's clamp. That ain't gonna work. But soon as he see me playing this pivot so good, I know he's looking at CD Lamb smoking Benjamin St. Jude, and I peel it right back up there and let the alert God do what the alert God do best. I got him, boy. I played that like a wizard. Now we back on our high power offense, and this looks like a very, very flat cover 1. I'm assuming cover 1, but I don't know who that guy he had playing underneath was, but not a good play. I don't know if he had a man to play in the zone, but he was just taking up space. He must have a low overall guy playing right there, because he didn't really do any. He can't stop Shifty Tony. I see him shifting guys around. Usually when people do that, they're changing to a cover 3, but this guy didn't. So I told you, man, these guys in franchise, they love they cover ones. They love they inside shade. They love they cover two. Not too many people. They don't really run the. You can't really see a variety of play styles like you see in MUT. Usually these franchise guys, they all kind of have the same thing. I've seen his pregame tendencies in this, and it shows like this guy, he runs like a strict cover one all game. And I know, good thing I'm a pretty decent player, so I know ways around that. And look at the sturdy Sam. Ooh, come catch me. Oh, get off him. Good work. But yeah, I'm pretty decent player, so I know ways around schemes and around, like, you can't just sit in man coverage like the whole game. Like, come on, I'm gonna find a way to get around it, especially if we when we have sturdy Sam out there, or we have a lot of fast receivers, so we can really do good against cover one, especially put him on slants or whatever. But yeah, he's playing this zone peak. This might be the best guy I've ever seen play peak zone, RPO zone peak. Reliable he's not really falling for that flat route that Reliable is so good at running. But yeah, I see him playing. And that's another a lot of these man coverage runners don't understand bad leverage. I noticed this looks like Overstorm Brave. I'd assume it was Overstorm Brave. So I assume these two guys were going, and one of these safeties, I figured he had Reliable, and it'd be this safety playing Dotson. This safety playing my running back at a terrible leverage loss, and he'd be playing Jahan Dotson. So usually the user will play the running back, but this guy completely forgets about him. He's moving around, he's shifting, he's showing his user. One thing I try not to do is show my user, especially when in franchise when most guys don't have identifier on. But yeah, he immediately retreats and give me the ankles, buddy. And we get into that end zone for our fourth touchdown of the game. So yeah, he's coming out in this Saints empty look again. He loves it. Look, it's nothing different. It's the same play, the same scheme, and he's pretty nice with this running back. But eventually, I'm gonna catch you slipping. You come back to the same thing over and over again, and I'm gonna catch you. It's all in a matter of time. I'm gonna make that audible at the right time, and I'm gonna catch you slipping. But this looks like I'd assume a run play out of this, and I did. But sometimes our run D is so bad for so much dogs we have on that D line, man. We got 4 good run stoppers on it, and we got the inside stuff on the field. We got Chase Young on the left end, Montez Sweat on the right, De'Aaron Payne in the middle, Jonathan Allen in the middle. That's 4 dogs, minimum 80 overalls with 2 abilities. We have a superstar, and we have a superstar X factor. There's no reason why he should be getting all these yards running this rock. Now, he hits the outside zone, and just another strong run. Like, I feel like Washington Commanders, we should be a much better run stop unit than this. But hey, it is what it is. You know, this guy hasn't really. This game has really turned upside down for this guy. So we'd take a couple of L's right there. But in a close game, we gotta definitely be better on our run stop defense. But this guy, he's still going back to them same tendencies, the same wheel routes out of the back of the end zone. And it's odd he called a timeout so early in the game. Maybe he's looking to double up on his drives and get back into this game, make it 21-28 before the half. But he comes out and gun wide empty Saint, and I think this is the play that our young bull makes him pay. I see he come out and gun empty wide Saint, and I was like, he showed this tendency way too much. He showed his cards way too much. So I flipped it from a normal cover 3 sky to cover 3 hard flat, and you're gonna see my man Young Bull play this. He gonna go straight to it, and he put his hands in that cookie jar way too many times. Oh, wrong play. Okay, yeah. So it was the next play. He hit it back to back. So look, I put my boy Young Bull on a hard flat. Give me that, buddy. Wow. And I know this guy was sick at this point. This dude was texting me all throughout the game. Like, he was just like, say I throw a pick, he'd be like, damn. He'll just send a text message like, damn. And he'll throw it. Then I think the second pick he threw it, he sent me a message like, I suck. I was like, I didn't want to take my foot off the gas. Like, yeah, I'm beating this guy pretty bad. But I just didn't respond. I don't really like to text during the game. I have my music bumping, or I have a podcast running in the background. But I'm really tunnel vision on the game, so I don't really text message all that stuff during the game. So yeah, this has been a very dominant game by us, and surprisingly, this guy packs it up at halftime. We didn't even play it down in the second half. This dude, he left out quick. And in some of these, most of these franchise games, they end early. It's only a couple games that actually go all the way. And look, we ready for it now. This guy has bad tendencies. He puts his hand in the same jar too often. So we know what this play is. We say forget this flat route, and we just come out in a normal cover 3. I put St. Jude flat right here just to scare him, but he's really playing to make it look like he's playing hard flats, but he's really playing this purple zone. So he'd just immediately forget about 89. He wouldn't even read 89 because he thinks St. Jude is playing it when he's really playing 20 yards back. So we know what is coming. We know it's the spot and go. And it's exactly. So he called me. He quick snapped the dog shit out of me. So I had to guard him with De'Aaron Payne. But good thing Kendall Fuller, the clamp lord, plays it very, very swell. He's back in his gun doubles. Let's see if he go back to the same play. Nope. Everything's boxed. Ooh, that's a savvy ball, man. So yeah, that's why you don't call cover 1 against running back wheel routes. 9 times out of 10, you just can't guard it. You just can't guard it. So we play that good, but good ball by him. The Lurk God, he's our user, but he's only an 81 overall. So we've been upgrading him throughout the season, just to make him a better overall user. But he's not the best safety, but he is good enough to have that MadVillian Lurk God name, as he does have. He's the second highest in picks right now at 8, and he has 8 picks on the season, and the max is 9. But you see, this guy, he's taking his precious time with this drive. So if we score right here, we sitting on 21-point lead going into the half, and he's out of timeouts. He's moving very, very slow. He didn't even hurry up on that one, and he's running it. I didn't expect this guy to be such a maniac with his play calling, but I forgot that his running back is the number 1 runner in the league. He's literally number 1 overall. He has the he is the number 1 rushing yards in the game. But I have my hard flats on, just waiting for that bubble. So I know that's not working. I usually like cover 3 cloud. That's a bad ball, bam. I usually like cover 3 cloud out of goal line because it plays underneath and overneath pretty well, especially especially with what these guys like to call. But I come out in DB fire expecting the pass play, because if we get a tackle, it stops. This guy runs it. What a maniac. I didn't expect this. I did not expect this. But I mean, I had to take that on the chin. That's a gutsy play call. Because honestly, I feel like one tackle sends him to the half, unless he gets a quick spike. But yeah, this is the end of the game. He missed the kick. But Yeah, this is in. This is all she wrote. This guy packed it up early. I told him in the chat, I was like, yo, this is a rivalry game, dog. I'm locked in. He texted me like, yeah, you got me that game, man. You was really you was really locked in. But we do play this guy later on in the season. So we'll see what he has to offer. I feel like I can get the 2-0 on him. I don't really think his scheme, I don't think he can really match my scheme. I don't think he can ride with me. I don't think he's on the same skill level, but we wanted to hit Pollard out of the backfield, but we take the sack and take it to the half. But yeah, this guy, he packs it up, and we get a week 7 dub. We had a bye week right after we had a bye week after the Rams game, and this guy leaves. But I'm kind of low-key pissed that he left, because I didn't get any of my goals. Well, I guess we did. We won by 17. We allowed 17 points. But I wanted to get this. I wanted to get Sturdy Sam to 150. But as you can see in that game, our offense was barely on the field. We only had about 2 drives as an offensive unit. So we didn't allow less than 250. And we got about 3 interceptions. So that's good. I don't see how this doesn't say complete. But yeah, that game is in the books, and I'm proud of our guys. Next week we got the Giants, and boy, that was a game, man. I can't wait till I drop that one. But yeah, this was a very good game by us. Another blowout victory by the Washington Commanders with Coach Carmen at the helm and Jacoby Brissett slinging that Jane around like a villain. And the actual MadVillian on defense, just putting the clamps on them boys in any way possible. So yeah, we really doing our thing this year. We coming out and we are heavy, we are strong 6-0. We're not breezing by on those slight stuff. We actually like a strong 6-0, and I think we're really going to be one of those guys that make a good playoff run, and hopefully we can get a Super Bowl out of these guys, because in real life that's a tall order. So if we can get it in the franchise, that'd be a very, very good thing for this online Commanders organization. So yeah, we got to keep this up. I try not to take my opponents lightly. I think that's the reason why we have been so strong throughout the games, because people see that 6-0 record, they see that flawless record, and they ready to take it. It's only about 2 of us. It's me, and I think it's the Colts user. I've been seeing his games, and he's still undefeated. He's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good Madden player. And we don't have him on the schedule. So yeah, we're the last two standing. Hopefully we can be the last undefeated standing. But yeah, for real, this regular season stuff don't mean nothing. So I want chips, man. I want to take it to the chip. And I feel like if we come out and we keep we humbly play the game and not on an arrogant tip, we not like, yeah, I'm the best in the league. That's how you get your head knocked off. We don't take nobody lightly. Every time I come out, I want to come out like I'm playing against somebody in the Madden League. So we definitely don't take our competition lightly, and we come out humbly to play ball every time. So yeah, this has been another franchise game, another dominant performance by us, man. Another big dub that we could put in the books, man. I hope y'all enjoying these connected franchise videos, because I'm definitely enjoying recording them, playing them, and just giving my a nice film study, a nice reflect on the game. It's a very fun process. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this gameplay, because I definitely did, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and hey, y'all have a blessed one, man. For real. Peace.